All right, so this is your action here on the table. We've taken it out of the piano. And I'm gonna show you here what we were talking about earlier. So if I come to the side here, you can see the what's happening here in the repetition cycle. So right here is the jack, and right here, this piece is a hammer butt. Has some leather there on the end, and inside here you'll see there's a little what's called the jack toe, which hits a little button right there. And what happens is when it hits that button, the jack slips out from underneath this felt here. And then when the key is released, the jack returns underneath. And what's happening here is called let off. So the hammer is letting off and dropping. And this is gonna happen right below the string inside the piano. So this note I have regulated and adjusted. I've adjusted the let off, which is the position of that button. I've adjusted the jack position here with these two screws in a rocker capstan arrangement here. And I've also adjusted the key dip, which is set right here at the front of the key. So they've actually used a punching here, which is too large. This is gonna be probably too large for this piano. This would be what you could use in a modern grand piano, but the way this action is set up and with the height of the key here, it's not giving enough, the key is not traveling or is not able to travel far enough. So you have a shallow key dip here. So I've just removed this. And what we would have to do would be get a thinner punching here, but I've just taken this out just so that it can even work at all. So if you look here, this is just approximately how far that key should be able to travel downward. And you can see there's quite a bit of extra space there. So the first thing we would need to do would be to take out all of these punchings and put in a thinner punching there. And then at that point, it would probably play a lot better, but you still would not have escapement, meaning this jack likely wouldn't do what it's supposed to on every key. So just to contrast here, you can see this one, this is working properly or close to it. If you see the next key, it just goes up. In contrast, it just goes up, and the jack there does not escape or does not slip out from underneath. So this is what's causing the hammer to just hit the string and block, to just block against the string. You can see here, this one is the same. Most of the piano does not have escapement. So I hope that explains a little bit about what's going on. And let me know know if you have any questions.